Dear Tim and Moby, I know I can't believe everything I see and read, but how do I know what to trust? From Melody. You have to remember that these messages don't come out of nowhere. They're each made by someone, and that means they always have a purpose. These goals are often hidden, and they may not be in your best interest. So it's a good idea to be skeptical or doubtful. Connecting those doubts makes you realize all media has a particular point of view. They speak with a bias, a slant on how they see the world. Even serious news outlets have biases. Editors choose which stories to run and how they're reported. Even if they're trying their best to avoid bias, personal views will always influence these stories. No one can be completely impartial, not even us. But you don't need special glasses to get to the truth. You just have to ask some questions. Like, what's the message of this piece of media? Who created it? What biases might they hold? And what effect do they hope their message will have? Finding the answers can help decode the media all around us. Following the same kinds of stories all the time can really distort your view of the world. So it's smart to get news from a variety of sources. You'll expose yourself to ideas and topics you might otherwise miss. I know it can feel overwhelming, but you can't hide from the media. You just have to learn to read the messages, like how we learn to read books. That's what media literacy is all about.
Just said, we young people are really leading the charge and doing great things, and it is so exciting because the rest of us old people can follow behind and watch you take the lead and know that the world is going to be left a better place. And so I have to ask you, at 11 years old, what made you decide to change the world? And tell us how you did it, just a little bit.
Okay, well, hello everybody. I hope you guys are having a good morning. I woke up a little bit tired, but that's for another time. So I've been able to start the 1,000 Black Girl Books campaign, which is a social action campaign that has collected almost 10,000 books where Black girls are the main characters and been able to donate them to places all across the world. And I really started this when I was 11 because I saw white boys and their dogs as the main character of all the books I was reading. And as much as I love the stories that I had to read in school and I enjoyed reading, I felt that the diversity I was seeing in my home through the books in my personal library, I wasn't seeing at my school. And that was a huge systemic issue, not just for me, but for places all across the country. So I decided that I was going to collect 1,000 books and donate them to a community in Jamaica where my mom was born. And I've been able to be extremely successful in that respect, and I've collected now almost 10,000 and have a resource guide with a list of 1,000 of the books that I've collected for teachers and parents and guidance counselors and basically anyone who wants to learn more about how diversity can be inside of their homes, their schools, and their families. And I really want to promote not only just breaking the systems, but making diversity a normalized thing and not being such a special idea that I want to promote inclusion, that it's important, and making it seem like it's an everyday thing that exists in our world, and it should exist in our libraries and in our schools and in our houses.
Yeah.